I'm so humbled by watching people in my own life, and then certainly in the kids that we work with, where it's so hard to identify what is it that gets them down that road. And more and more I'm convinced that all people, teenagers certainly, are just simply trying to make life work. So we all grasp at different things. We grasp at popularity or success or sex or money, and we're just grasping, trying to make life work. And some of those things are more destructive than others. And so again, I would say that that same principle is true in less financially resourced communities. It's true in financially resourced communities. It's true in small towns. It's true in urban settings. But kids are trying to make life work, and some of those paths take them to destructive places. And I don't know that I have an answer of how you identify or what the similarity is from one kid to the next. I think maybe the closest I could get to it is some kids somehow know innately or because of people in their lives, consistently in their lives, that they are worthy of being loved. And if we can convince them of that, if they're worthy of being loved, then they're worthy of being invested in.
You're seeing just in statistics in what's going on in the country, you're seeing things that are slightly disturbing. You see there's a huge opioid problem. It's across the economic spectrum. So you have drug issues today that cause problems in the long term, or deaths. Lack of opportunities that people perceive may not be true, but people perceive that there's no opportunity and that they can't get out of their situation is a problem. And then when you throw the black markets into that, where it's attractive to get into the drug trade or into the black market businesses, you all of a sudden tempt kids at a young age that might be able to do something as time goes on. Because just because they get attracted to the criminal lifestyle, for lack of a better word, doesn't mean they're stupid. If they spent that much time doing legitimate stuff, they would be very successful.
I don't think that our most at-risk kids, or as I like to call them, at-promise kids, our most at-risk kids are choosing to opt into those programs. And every mentoring program, nearly every program I'm aware of, in cities and suburbs and small towns, involve a kid needing to choose to opt into that. And so it's one of the things I love about Young Life is I think if we're doing our job right, we're working with kids before they're ready to opt in, that we're helping them to believe that they're worthy of being invested in, maybe even before they believe it themselves. And as I've gotten to know Youth Opportunity Foundation, I think that is the same heartbeat of Youth Opportunity.
I do believe that there is a problem. People can try to do things to help out what is a lost generation of youth. You have a lot of youth that are basically giving up and just dropping out. And I think that if you can provide them with opportunity and also provide them with training, because the skills that are going to be needed in the future are not the same skills that were there in the past. And today you have a, for lack of a better word, an academic infrastructure that's pushing every kid towards a college education, where that may not be the appropriate thing. What good is a 4-year degree where there's no job? And you spend all the money, you come out in debt, and there's still no opportunity. So you're losing a lot of people. And then when you take the at-risk communities, which are the inner cities or the lower income, you're seeing a lot more of these problems amplified. I mean, the lower income just amplify those issues. And so I thought that maybe if we could start designing programs to try to target kids and try to turn the course early in their lives, something may come of it. In other words, that one kid that you save may be the one who cures cancer. You never know.